Good morning, family. Check this, family. I've been looking at some of the current events that have been going on, right? Those ones that, well, I guess you could say matter to me. All right? I got an opportunity to see a map of all the killings that are going on. You know what I mean? People just, they say it's epidemic, at epidemic proportions. And people are just killing one another and shit. A whole lot of people at one time. Well, and what was interesting about it, was that it looked like a war map. You know what I mean? How strategically striked or positioned the strikes were, right? It gave me an opportunity to see how serious it is. When I was talking that shit the other day about, people being under the influence of some type of mind altering shit, this was really supported, wasn't it? Something's wrong. And evidently, not enough people are listening to the reality that I, suggested, strictly because they're missing the point. They seem to be missing the point. This ain't even a slight attempt to make you do what the fuck they're asking you to do, right? They're letting you know they have that much control over that many people that they can just do whatever the fuck they want to, whatever they feel like it. And you can't do nothing about it because, like you said, you don't train to go to war when you go to school. You don't train to handle a pistol at school while you're teaching children. You don't go to the grocery store at work and carry your pistol to be get ready for somebody that's gonna run up in the place and shoot everybody. You don't do that. All right. But by taking away the weapons that if you did have to do that, what would happen was that it would limit your ability to fend off niggas that have those types of weapons, which the government does. Okay, the military does. The army does. All right. But you won't be able to. They'll literally be able to light your ass up. And let's just say hypothetically, what I said before was true. That the government has been seized by a terrorist state. I mean, all sides point to that. I was looking at the money market and I see that Meta Platforms is on a rise. And why? Why anything that we know these people are using to harm us with increase in value is beyond me. To have to argue with anybody or convince an individual once they see the problem to not be blinded by a false illusion, it's kind of hard to see. I guess it requires a certain amount of focus. All right? But we better wake the fuck up and focus real hard, real soon. Because what's being played out in front of you is a total, absolute, without question, fuck you. That's that's the only way to look at it. They ain't trying to hide shit. Then you've got people that are saying again that guns are shooting people. Not niggas in control of guns, but guns are shooting. And if you didn't have a specific type of gun, then nobody would get shot. Okay. Let's see. With the legal shit on the market, the average individual could catch an individual off guard that didn't go to the grocery store to get shot today, didn't go to school or plan to, or parents would have let them go. You know that type of deal, right? There's no such thing. It's some bullshit. And to think that they're trying to convince people to get rid of their only protection against a a treasonous state. That's what it's called when the people you've elected help another country infiltrate your country and take your shit. Help an outside country or an outside nation subject your people to slavery. But because they trust you so much, they can't see it. But you're making them see it. I just wanted you to know my feelings on it. I don't know what they see, but it's not hard to see. That what I said is starting to make sense. I'm just wondering why. This move you made was extreme, too extreme. You're starting to put a face under the mask. Might want to think about it. Guys, like I said, this shooting shit, right? Get prepared. This is a part of war. This is what war is. And when you're dealing with a particular type of opponent, war is always a surprise when you least expect it. But you have to always understand that it's war and you know where it's coming from. The only questions you should have during war are who all are allies to the people that are attacking you. My opinion, again. But look at it. Let's see if it doesn't make a little sense to you. Children being killed to inflict trauma. Sounds a little like Palestine. That's just me. Love you guys.